What's going on, guys? Bengal again here, coming back at you with another episode of Detroit Lions franchise. Quick update on Paul Garrison. I've changed his abilities to include roaming Deadeye and fearless instead of pocket Deadeye and whatever else I had. Homer, maybe? I'm not sure, but that's what I had. Or that's what I have now. And of course, we do still have some big injuries as we look to take on the Cardinals here in week 3. Both 1-1. We're coming off a pretty close upsetting loss to a team that just felt unstoppable when we played them in the Houston Texans. Definitely a talented team, and injuries definitely hurt us as well, I would think. Penei Sewell is out for this week, and rookie Raphael Wilkinson's out for at least the next 2. But hopefully we'll be back for week 5 against the Vikings. And don't really have a whole ton else to say on that. That's just where we are. Weekly strategy. I mean, we're looking to bounce back, right? Josh Rosen is the Cardinals quarterback in 2024. They drafted him. They kept him for a year and then took Kyler Murray at number 1 overall. Got rid of Josh Rosen, and he's bounced around since then. And now somehow is their starting quarterback here in 2024. JJ Watt's still there, of course. He's still good. But man, we better be picking him off. We better be blitzing the hell out of him. I'm going to guarantee an interception. I mean, we can probably just get 350 yards passing, though. Let's do pick it off twice for defensive coordinator. Pass for 275. And can we do allow less than 200? You never know with the CPU quarterbacks. But I feel like we should dominate. Let's do win the turnover battle. I've been getting a little bit better with turnovers. That's a huge point of emphasis. I'm just tired of routinely turning the football over. So doing my best to not do that anymore. As you guys have noticed, PCL sprain for Cameron Ford and ACL sprain for Amani Oruwariye. Our top 2 corners are down. Well, that sucks. And then offensively here, nobody's injured, but our top 2 corners are going to miss this game. In a game where they really could have benefited from playing a super weak quarterback. This is not ideal. And now it's like, stop drafting safeties. Well, now I have some flexibility, and I can move some of these guys around. So J.D. Keltner, the rookie, did have an interception in week 1, I want to say. Maybe it was week 2. He's going to have to move to corner for this game. He's got really high zone coverage. The man coverage is not quite so good. But he is at least going to be better than Ifeatu Melifonwu there. And we do need a third corner. I think he should line up very nicely in the nickel. So that's mainly where he's going to play. And for upgrade players, we have JC Treader. We'll do agile for him. I think that makes sense to keep him in the scheme fit and have his highest thing upgraded, but awareness really doesn't make me too excited. And then Derek Davidson, you know, he hasn't played great this week, or this season, I should say. Just hasn't played great. We're going to give him zone. I still want his zone coverage to be higher. I'm going to keep doing zone for him. And we get +1 zone coverage. It never goes up by all that much. He's got to be better. But here we go. 2 massive unexpected injuries this week. I mean, it really is going to hurt our defense. It really is. Missing 1 corner. I mean, we saw what happened when Amani Oruwariye went down in week 18 of last season. And now that not only Amani Oruwariye being injured, we also have Cameron Ford. So, I mean, both these guys being out for the game is just pretty brutal, man. It is pretty brutal. We'll see if we can get the win anyway. Is Josh Rosen their starter? He's got 5 touchdowns to 1 pick. Is this guy the best? Is Josh Rosen the best ever? We'll need our pass rush to really get after it. And we have this formation that I see actually quite frequently where, for some reason, as DeAndre Hopkins is going to break a tackle and then end up losing a couple yards, Brian Davis brings him down. We have this formation where Trey Flowers is in at rush left end, and Eric Hudson is in at rush right end. I don't know why that would be the case. I guess maybe I made a play with Romeo Aquara before, and now that Trey Flowers is in Romeo Aquara's spot, maybe he's filling that role. But there's no reason that Russ Clemens shouldn't be in on every play. And as you'll notice, he is our starting rush left end. I don't know why this is happening. Maybe I'll make him rush right end too as well. We got Derek Davidson coming up the blitz here. And of course they have, and we'll look at their offense here in a minute, as Rosen shakes off a sack and then gets brought down by Derek Davidson. Richard Russell touched him first, couldn't bring him down. Josh Rosen just too big and strong apparently. But they have the rookie. He was in our draft stream video as Josh Rosen at quarterback in Quentin Bramble. We saw him and he was a really, really awesome player. And I think he was a second round pick. AJ Dillon, James Conner in there as well, but he must be their receiving back. 92 speed, by far the fastest on the team. Alex Armra, D-Hop, Jarvis Landry signing free agency. Rondell Moore, KJ Hamler, some decent speed on this team. I don't think we match up well this week. Dalton Schultz, and Taylor Lewan. That's right. Taylor Lewan with the Cardinals now. Liam Eichenberg playing guard. Nick Gates, Tom Sharp, and DJ Humphries. It's an interesting O-line. It's not great. It's not terrible. JJ Watt. Cardale Holloway. Who is this? He looks pretty decent. What are his rush moves? He's got 88 power moves, 83 block shed. Cardale Holloway is going to be really good. They have Tershawn Wharton and Nick Knighton. That was another draft pick. He must have been their first round pick. He looked really, really good out of Clemson, if I recall correctly. Dell Spencer. Chandler Jones is still sticking around. They got Victor Dimukeje as well. Thought he was a little bit faster. Zaven Collins and Isaiah Simmons. It's a good group up the middle. Anthony Nelson, not a player I'm familiar with, and you guys know that I know pretty much everybody. I don't know Anthony Nelson. Bobby Fischer was the Rutgers corner in last year's class. Rasul Douglas, Ugo Amadi, Nasir Adderley, Andre Sisco in Arizona now, and Buda Baker, of course, make up their secondary. So it's a pretty decent team, as Trey Flowers is still finding a way onto the field. We are sending a little bit of heat, though. We one-on-one against Dalton Schultz. They're going over the middle, and I just can't run with it, but Rosen's going down. Is that Trey Flowers? Sure is. Welcome back to Detroit, Trey Flowers. Undrafted rookie free agent Assad Riley back to return, trying to make something happen, but there's really nowhere to go. And thankfully our offense is mainly healthy. Of course, still missing Raphael Wilkinson, but no other crazy injuries for this game. We should have bounced that out wide. That was a mistake, trying to cut that back inside for a few yards when we could have risked it and maybe gotten 6 or 7 taking that outside. That's just a missed opportunity. It's good knowledge to know for the future, though, as we're going to throw this slant. Chris Godwin, weird animation where he was going back outside instead of taking the slant inside. But that is a nice catch, and that'll bring up a fresh set of downs from just beyond midfield. And we're going to throw it up deep, and we barely get that football off. Just trying to survey the field there. Ended up working my way towards the deep shots on the left side of the field, and just couldn't get that throw off. Maybe for the best. Maybe for the best. Slant again. There's Chris Godwin. Easy yardage and another easy first down for our star receiver. Let's run the ball in this first down, though. They're in a really wide setup here. This might not be a bad idea to try and take inside, but you'll see that Frank Ragnow just didn't block anybody. Just didn't block anybody. That's a really big problem in this game, guys. Just not even trying to do their job. Really, really frustrating. It is 2nd and 9. DeAndre Swift open out of the backfield. He's going to have some momentum and another easy first down for this offense through the air. Running could be a little bit difficult, but it seems like we're going to be able to move the ball through the air at will pretty much. Let's go Godwin underneath. He should be pretty good after the catch. He's got pretty high trucking for a receiver. Rod God does, but we need to see some more from him. He's, admittedly not been as involved in the offense as he probably should be. As we're going to lob that up to Richie Owens, and he's got a touchdown. Second-year player, of course, out of Tennessee, transferred from Minnesota, going from the Big Ten to the SEC, and making some big plays for us here. Just wide open, natural pick, and easy touchdown. A lot of easy plays on that drive. I like it when it's easy. Want to continue to just put a ton of pressure on Rosen as Dorian Tompkins is in there. Cardinals trying to run read option like Kyler Murray's in the game. Newsflash, he is not. And Dorian Tompkins made Josh Rosen pay with a tackle for loss. And Trey Flowers just continually works his way onto the field. It's unbelievable. 2nd and 14. Taking away the slants. Rosen under pressure and sacked again. This time, it's Daron Payne. Yeah, we're bringing the pain there. 3 sacks already for this defense. And as we continue to blitz, we are showing no signs of letting up. As, I don't know, we're not even blitzing with Tompkins. It's going to be a deep shot. Kendall Sheffield one-on-one against DeAndre Hopkins, and that will fall incomplete. That was the matchup they had to want, and thankfully no defensive pass interference called. Kind of got in his way a little bit. Arizona, negative 28 yards of total offense right now. Let's slant Rashad Reese. Okay, those linebackers dropping back into coverage. I like that matchup enough, but that's a really good tackle by Budda Baker. So I've got a lot going on here. I'd love to bring in TJ Hawkinson to block. Can I do that? I definitely can't. All right, we'll just see if these crossers... I mean, it's not a good idea. Thank God that's incomplete. It would have been an arm punt anyway. I guess I really wouldn't have cared. I just didn't see that safety lurking. I saw that crosser getting open. I was looking at Rashad Reese. I thought a wheel out of the backfield could be a good idea. Probably should have left him in the block, but not a great drive there as Landry got popped by the rookie J.D. Keltner. It's a run. Oh, it's a read option. And that was not the right read. Rosen tackled in the backfield by B.J. Dickerson. We've got our safeties playing up near the line on so many of these snaps, and DBs in general, that they're trying to do these weird run plays, and they are just not working at all. Rosen finding a man, got him. On the sideline, that's a great catch by Moore. And that is really annoying, because I thought we had a sack there almost for sure, but unfortunately not. Taking away the slants, Rosen under pressure, just throws it to the ground. I'm going to need help on DeAndre Hopkins over here for sure. And they're just going to throw to the flat. Keltner can't wrap up. Clemens can't wrap up. Can anybody wrap up? It's going to be a run. Tried to stay home with Wilbur. Look at that play by B.J. Dickerson coming down. But it's pretty obvious right now that they're going to have a really tough time moving the ball. So as long as we can just keep putting the pressure on them, it's going to be an easy win. But, you know, don't want to speak too soon. It's going to be a long field goal attempt. It's a 55-yarder here for Arizona. It's not a gimme. It is indoors, so it's maybe a little bit more makeable. But this one, hooking right and no good. Good attempt for it. Kicker wearing 21 is disgusting. But thankfully that one missed, and we are still pitching a shutout here in Detroit. Tried to take that one outside, just not really a whole lot of place to go there. 2nd and 10. They are blitzing, and Richie Owens is wide open. Give me a block, Rod God. Come on, man. If he gets a block, it's a touchdown to Richie Owens. It is a touchdown. He didn't even try. Getting out and up. We got it. Okay, under pressure, inaccurate. And now I took my hand off R2 before throwing that. So I don't know why that was inaccurate with roaming Deadeye. But that's just an annoying thing. Owens is just open again. Let's go, Richie. And Fearless is nice, because that would have been under pressure, inaccurate. But no, not this time. I like that. DeAndre Swift, give me a block. Let's go. Oh, he took a shot. 3 rushes for 1 yard. It's been tough to start for DeAndre Swift. I don't think that Rashad Reese has fared a whole ton better. As we're going to work play action. We got Chris Godwin, and that is a touchdown. Very similar action to what happened when Richie Owens got into the end zone on the first TD of the game. Just natural pick over the middle on a crosser. They were in man coverage with hooks over the middle in a hybrid zone look. And just nobody accounting for Chris Godwin, and Rod God with the TD. Oh, it's read option again, and Rosen has space. I'm trying to go for the football. Big hit. Rosen doesn't fumble. That's unbelievable. Really tried to go for the football there, and we just were not in range. Run it again. I dare you. Oh, that's going to be wide open to the right side. We need a big tackle here on Connor. Can't do it. Sheffield pushes James Conner out of bounds, but that is a massive gain for Arizona. Now into Detroit territory. They needed a big-time play to get back into this football game. They really need a touchdown here. But points are probably going to be unavoidable. But if this defense keeps screaming at him, maybe not. Get him out of field goal range. Brian Davis screaming in on the blitz. Big sack for him. There are too many plays where we have Trey Flowers on the field and not Russell Clemens, and I don't know why. I have no idea why. I'm looking at all the plays that would feature Trey Flowers. It's when we run nickel. When we run nickel, they take Russ Clemens out of the game. So I will be changing that. Oh, that's a screen. Get over there, Braxton. Turner can't make a play. Dorian Tompkins saves a first down, maybe. Kick is up and hooking, but stays good. Arizona on the board here via Joey Sly. He's got a big leg, but the accuracy can be a little bit questionable at times. But was good there on a chip shot field goal. We're going to take over. Saad Riley, of course, the UDFA. Make a play. Prove you deserve to be on this team. People were suggesting to put return man on him. He's not a high enough overall. Not a high enough overall yet for return man. Yep, I couldn't believe it either. 2nd and 7. Oh, this is a nice little play. Oh, Owens is open. Look at him. Speed down the sideline. Richie Owens is just getting open. These crossers are overpowered right now for this Detroit offense. 2nd and 7. Somebody want to get open here? I'm too bold. I know we can't throw an interception, so I'll just do whatever. That was not the read. Still in the zone, though. 3rd and 7. That's open. Catch it in stride, Hawk. He broke a tackle. Stayed in bounds. Fighting end zone. Let's go, TJ. Hawkinson with a huge touchdown. Great effort to break a tackle and then fight through another one. And that is a hole-in-one. First catch on the game for TJ. And he scored. That was actually the first touchdown of the year, by the way, for TJ Hawkinson. It's going to be a run. Man, we just can't time that up. Nice hit, Derek Davidson. All right, we got Clemens in now. So that is a very nice change. 2nd and 2 for Arizona. And Rosen has time running out. Get after him. And he's just going to wisely throw it away. See our draft class there. And of course, you can count a couple of UDFAs that actually ended up making the roster, including, but not limited to, Asad Riley. 3rd and 2. Up the middle, and Wilbur just got pancaked. That's his big issue, is block shedding. Really low rating. He makes the tackles. He can run sideline to sideline. But as far as shedding blocks goes, still has a lot of work to do to develop in that area. And you know what? He's not even great in coverage. Speed and tackling. But those are worthwhile abilities, as that's going to be wide open. How is that a thing? Get after Rosen. Oh, we did. Eric Hudson jumped on his back, brought him down. Yeah, this defense is swarming. We're going to sack Josh Rosen a lot. He's just holding on to the football way too long. So we're going to make him pay. I mean, there's no other way around it. Not actually going to blitz here on 2nd and 19. Although we could get aggressive. It's not a, bad time for it. As Rosen just going to lob it up. A prayer. And it was, they say, answered by DeAndre Hopkins. Yeah, you got to be smoking crack. There's no shot. We can't challenge it because it's inside 2 minutes. I mean, timeout. There's absolutely no way that was a catch. Overturned. Thank God. Thank God. Because that was a terrible call. That's wide open out of the backfield. Okuda, I mean, he had already outrun him. I was trying to make adjustments and change the play, and they snapped the ball on me, and we were just out of position. I didn't want to stay in a man blitz, but, I mean, they snapped the ball, so good way to take advantage of that mistake, obviously. Rosen just going to check down. Nice tackle, Deron Payne. Only 30 seconds remain in half number one. That clock is still ticking. 20 seconds now. I can't move. I can't move. I can't even check the play. What's happening? Rosen, end zone. Complete to DeAndre Hopkins. I don't know why it froze me. I couldn't do anything. Not that I would have prevented that. That's just DeAndre Hopkins being better than Derek Davidson on a jump ball. Once again, he continues to disappoint me this year. And it is an Arizona TD. Paul Garrison is in the zone. Let's just see how this run goes. And then we'll see if we want to be aggressive. It's not bad. We'll call a timeout. I don't think we'll be able to score. Just because big plays, I feel like, almost never happen in this game. It's amazing. You ever think about that? And I know they might happen for you, but on this difficulty, and I'm not even sure if that's it, but I just don't see a ton of, like, huge plays. As we're just going to take off with Vanilla Vic. We got a couple blocks. And Garrison fumbled the ball. It's recovered by Arizona. DeAndre Swift ran past him. I'm spamming A. He broke a tackle, and they have a touchdown before half. Well, that didn't go according to plan. Spamming A, by the way, means X button, which is conservative tackle. We just ran right by him. Okay, cool, man. Love that. We'll get the football back in a 4-point game. And they scored 14 in the span of 30 seconds overall. Yeah, I mean, it's just stupid to me. Oh, look at Rashad Reese. I mean, that's a brain-dead throw I just made, by the way. I'm fully aware of that. Brain-dead throw. Now, Rashad Reese does have like 86 spectacular catch. Some of you may remember he was drafted as a receiver out of Iowa and was then converted. Shoot. Somebody work up the field. I'm just going to throw it away. He was drafted as a receiver, and he's a deep threat. He has some great ability with the football in the air. So we can give him a shot every once in a while. It's not like he's your typical, 5-foot whatever receiver. I mean, look at him there. Nice catch, fought for the first, got it. 2nd and 7. That's a great way to move up to the next level, Jonah Jackson, but we never got to him. 3rd down and 4. Let's see here. That's just open. Rashad Reese, I tried to spin to the right. Didn't do it. Yeah, I'm not going to say this is 4-down territory because we're trying to get it before then. But it would have been, I think. Just because I really believe in the team to convert. 3 plays for 3 yards, I think was pretty doable. Swifty's going to get it again. We're going to take that up the middle, though. DeAndre Swift with the truck and a 1st down. Owens, nice catch. Nice catch, Richie. I got a possession catch those. I just get worried about getting jumped and then an interception or something. 1st and goal from the 2. I mean, that's just a TD. Richie Owens all day, Richie. Nice catch for Richie Owens. And that is a big touchdown. I mean, we lost a lot of momentum with the end of the first half, obviously. Not the way I wanted to finish things. But it's a good way to grab some momentum back, make a couple plays, and start feeling good again. And Brian Davis into the box, kind of the first time we've seen that all game. And Rosen gonna throw. Okuda can't jump it. Ah, Jeff. All right, this is 3rd and inches. There's a chance they don't actually get the 1st down here. Got to watch Rondale Moore. I might make a huge mistake here. They're gonna throw a slant and complete it. Davidson, man, make a play. I know I've been calling him out. Like, there's not a whole lot he can do there, but you're a superstar dev safety, man. Make a play. It's a run. And they got the outside. BJ Dickerson, big hit. Can't tackle him. That's just a good play call. Shot up the middle and they handed it off. RPO too, so that was a pass to start. It's a good play by Arizona. A read option. Wilbur, big hit, no fumble. Tyrone, man. Hit him harder. Rosen getting sacked. Deron Payne in there. Tyrone Wilbur may be in there as well. I'm curious to know as to whether they're going to call that half a sack for both or just a sack for Deron Payne. It's 3rd and 16. Playing over the middle, and Wilbur gets his own sack this time. Yeah, so they counted it for a solo on Deron Payne, and now Tyrone Wilbur gets him the next play. Probably a little bit upset about not forcing the fumble earlier, and we are just screaming after Josh Rosen and the Cardinals. It's a pretty good punt, though. Not amazing, but pretty good. Little counter. We just got knocked into. 9 rushes for 24 for DeAndre Swift. Should we keep running it, averaging like 2 yards per carry? I kind of don't want to. Call me crazy. I kind of don't want to. Hawkinson wide open. We got room to run to TJ. Got possessed mid-conversation or mid-speaking there. 1st and 10. We're going to trust Richie Owens. That's intercepted. Okay, wow. Ugo Amadi apparently is unbelievable. That's so dumb. Yeah, man, every 50-50 ball I feel like gets picked. Not everyone, obviously, but that is an annoying interception. Wilbur, nice tackle. Damn. I hate throwing picks, as you guys know, and I make it a habit to throw them anyway. Big 3rd down. We're getting after Rosen, you can believe it. Wilbur screaming after him, got him again. 2nd sack for the rookie, Tyrone Wilbur. 8 sacks for Detroit this game. We are getting after it. And yeah, we're blitzing like every play, but the results speak for themselves. We can't do this every game. We're certainly taking advantage of it as we're getting linebackers with multiple sacks and even, you know, safeties coming up getting sacked. Oh, we actually got blocks there. We got blocks. Was hoping for more, but DeAndre Swift has his biggest run of the game. That's not true. He had a 10-yard rush earlier. We are struggling a little bit to move the ball on the ground, which is a little bit annoying. Just trying to be patient behind Jonah Jackson. It just didn't work out. 3rd and 1. Who wants to get open? I don't like anything there. We're just going to have to throw it away. Oh, gosh. I mean, the entire play gets wrecked at the start when Amon-Ra St. Brown gets blocked into the backfield when he's supposed to be out there running a route. And that just screwed up everything. Do we go for it here? It's 4th and 1 from the 43. I think we are going to punt. We got a nice lead. I trust the defense. We're just going to try and pin him a little bit. And that's exactly what we'll do. Inside the 20, Ife Atu Melifonwu makes a tackle. And they're going to have their work cut out for them. I think in this situation, in the 4th quarter, you know, there's not a ton of time left. We're up by 2 scores. I don't want to make it easier for them to score quickly. So we'll continue to blitz. We'll continue to let our defense play like it's played all game. As Rosen time will run out. Deron Payne gets to him for a 3rd time. He's just holding on to the football for so long, but you know what? I think that's slightly attributed to how well our corners have played today, which is a little bit surprising as there is space up the middle, and there is a ton of space up the middle. Just get blocked out of the way with Tyrone Wilbur. His block shedding is like 67, and it's just not his game. Shedding blocks is not his game. And that is super open, but the feet were not in. It's going to bring up 4th down, and Arizona feels they have no choice but to go for it, but I think they should actually punt here. Nah, they shouldn't. 4th and 4, but the field positioning is so tough if they don't get it. And they will get it because they have DeAndre Hopkins. He's going to break a tackle, and Davidson brings him down at the 44. Yeah, they got to go for that there with the clock and all that. It's just from your own 20. Like, you're basically screwed if you don't get it. But you might be screwed if you punt anyway. So, yeah, definitely the right call to go for it. So it's going to be a throwaway. Slants. Rosen gets sacked again. Eric Hudson brings him down for time number 2. And he made real sure to run back about as far as he could. So thank you for that, Josh Rosen. It's 3rd and 26. Thought about trying to blitz him with Wilbur, but we're just going to make him check down. Make sure to get the tackle with the psychopath that is our man, Braxton. No, not Braxton Turner. Tyrone Wilbur. Forgot his name for a second. Let's back up a bit. And Rosen going to lob it up. BJ, what? Oh my goodness, dude. Oh, it ducked right to him. How is that not an interception? How is that not an interception? He just got right in front of me. Gosh. KJ Hamler for 31. Drive stays alive. This is how we lose. I don't know how we're going to screw up on offense, but it's going to happen. Check down. Okuda. Dude, no one can tackle him. Rosen has all day. Where's he going with the football? Nowhere. Russ Clemens fought through. Only his first sack of the game. We've got double-digit sacks as a team. We are destroying the Cardinals O-line. Yet Russ Clemens only has 1. I guess that's, a testament to we're not really beating their offensive line. They're just not leaving numbers in, and we're blitzing a ton. But our defense, I think, has been most effective in this game when we are putting pressure on the quarterback, and we are blitzing multiple. As this is going to be a check down, Okuda just tackle him. Thank you. I'm okay as long as they stay in bounds and time ticks off the clock. Ooh, they're going to try for a field goal. I guess that makes sense. Make it a 1-possession game. You do need a 2-point conversion if you can even get a touchdown again. I mean, I guess this would have to be the call. But to be on the 17 on 4th and 3 definitely sucks to only settle for 3. As they're going to kick it back deep to us with 3 timeouts. I think you have to take the field goal there, but man, that must sting. Play action. Yeah, they really locked onto the run there. We got Chris Godwin. He's had a few catches. Most of them came in the first quarter. We had actual blocks there. Kind of. DeAndre Swift has had a rough game. 12 carries for 40 yards. It's not going to end up being so terrible as that's a 2-minute warning. But this has just not been a good game from him. Play action. Lob it up. We got a step, and it's Richie Owens again. First down, and that could be the game. 8 catches for 159 is Richie Owens' stat line today. That is their final timeout. It has to be a run on this play. Just has to be. We're going to give it to DeAndre Swift. Just think he gives us our best opportunity to grind out a tough couple of yards, but they are swarming right now, and his bad day gets even worse. And I think we're going to go to PA post cross here. He was super effective a play or so ago. We're going to run it again, 3rd and 11. I mean, we're going to try and win this game. Owens, slant, touchdown. It was really a cross, so I don't know why I said slant, but of course going from left to right, got it to him, touchdown. Richie Owens continues to dominate. I mean, he's open on that slot cross all game. I like that play a lot. That's 35-20. That might be your final here. Checking down. Only 25 seconds. It'll be more like 15 once they snap this one on 2nd and 3. They're going to have to start taking some shots at the end zone. Rosen will do just that. And Sheffield actually forced the incompletion. DeAndre Swift had that in his hands. I thought that was going to be a touchdown, which I guess would have given him the shot here. But with 8 seconds, They need a touchdown on this play in 7 seconds. And then they need an onside, and they need to get a shot at the end zone. Looping around with Wilbur, throwing it at the end zone, and that is nearly caught. And now they are mathematically eliminated. We will improve to 2-1, although they're going to take one more shot at the end zone here. As we try to blitz in with Wilbur. That is lobbed up, and it will fall incomplete. The Detroit Lions got a big-time win here. Things got a little bit dicey at times, but overall, our relentless pressure was just too much. I'm not sure we've ever had that many sacks in a game. And of course, 5 touchdowns from Paul Garrison. It was an unbelievable performance against a not-so-great secondary, but we take advantage of those. The third corner, the slot nickel corner, just could not run with Richie Owens all game, and that's how we got 5 touchdowns. We could not run the ball, though. Damn, we could not run the ball. About 20 total touches for our running backs, and they both averaged 3 yards per carry, flat. It was not good. Of course, Garrison with the 120-yard gain, fumbled, ended up being a touchdown. Crazy stuff. Richie Owens had 9 for 181 and 3 touchdowns. Godwin 5 for 71 and a touchdown. Hawk got a TD as well. Rashad Reese wasn't too big in this game, which is unusual to say, but just kind of what happened. Wilbur led the team in tackles with 9, had 3 for loss, including 2 sacks. Look at these sack numbers. 3 for Daron Payne, 2 for Hudson, 2 for Wilbur. Maybe his best game so far in his young career. Sack for Russ Clemens, Trey Flowers, Brian Davis, and then half a sack for both Davidson and Russell. And then no interceptions. Did not intercept Josh Rosen once. Did not force any fumbles. A weird game of just constant pressure, and somehow Josh Rosen didn't fumble any of those sacks. So we didn't win the turnover battle because the Cardinals didn't turn over the football. And we had a fumble and a pick. Upgrades, though, for Tyrone Wilbur is where we'll start here. Of course, our rookie linebacker, the rookie out of Florida, only 21 years old. His block shedding's got to be way higher. It's got to be way higher, and there's nothing that really does that. Let's do field general. Try to get him as the main scheme fit. Always like to do that. Coverage goes up, which is good, I guess. +3 awareness, but block shedding doesn't change at all. Tyler Bass already has a cannon of a leg, 98 kick power. I'd love for that accuracy to be a little bit higher, as we should get it here. +1 kick accuracy and awareness. And then BJ Dickerson. Tackling would be nicer for him, but if we can really make him just a stud cover player, I think I'd be really happy with that. Let's do hybrid. That could give man coverage into the 80s, so let's do that. Man coverage by 2, tackle by 2. I like that a lot. His tackling approaches the 80s. And it's just a good win. It's nice to get back in the win column. We're 2-1. It's been an interesting season so far, and I would like to say it's going to get easier as we take on the 0-3 Jets in Week 4. Oruwariye, Sewell, and Cameron Ford all returned for this game. I'm shocked that Richie Owens doesn't have a breakout challenge after that game. I mean, he was unbelievable. Unbelievable in that game. Best offense in the league right now. As you can see, for awards, he didn't do anything. Sam Darnold, player of the week. Is that a joke? Is that a joke? Okay. That's stupid. Look at Aaron Jones, by the way. Georgia, drafted by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 3 sacks. We don't have, oh, actually we do. We have Garrison in Week 1, was player of the week. I'm surprised we didn't get it in Week 3. 5 touchdowns for Paul Garrison in the air as well. Kind of crazy, but that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.
Insane, I hit it at the park, bend bones. See me high step to the end zone. My life like a game, Nintendo. Playing with the best, let them know. Get off the track, the train's coming through. Yeah, promise you get in my way, then you best believe I'ma just run over you. Yeah, yeah. Papa turn taking it back to the house. Defensive joke, I'm laughing so loud.